catches. Hey, it's Tricia and Asa.
Hi.
Macy's about to join us. Give us a second so we can make sure that we are up and running. See, it's loading here. Oh, mercy. There we are. Look, it's you, Asa. So then I've had to learn all this stuff that's so difficult for me. Like, I have to come to my page as myself to share it. I can't just, so I have to go to
I need to blow
Tricia.
Sorry, I have to blow my nose.
And then go back.
Added touches by Tricia. Oh, here we are.
And now if you can just share that to your page.
All right. Coming up.
Woohoo, we're gonna paint some cacti tonight. Yeah.
I can't wait. I love cactus.
Okay, share as Tricia. This has been shared to your timeline. So exciting!
My nose is running slowly.
It's Macy in the background. Her nose is running.
Awesome. Okay, it's on my page now. Here comes Macy Cahill.
Hi.
All right, yay! So, I got a wide angle lens, so I'm a little bit further away, but don't worry about it. I'll come to you when I need to show you things. I'd like to introduce Macy. You're not in the frame.
Hi.
Scoot this way a little. Yay! So these are my dear friends. This is Asa Ambrister.
Yes.
Yay! And Macy Cahill. And we've known each other for a long time. Long time. Real
10
long
years.
time. 10 years. That's crazy. It's been a long, no, it's kidding.
Seems like yesterday.
Seems like yesterday.
I don't know if I shared it or not.
Well, I hope you did. Look on Macy's page and see. Just go to your page and see if it's on there or not. Okay, so we're gonna start out tonight by making we're gonna make a delicious old fashioned is what we're gonna make. So first thing I'm gonna do is put in each of our glasses an orange, just an orange slice. So boom, 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 and then I'm gonna add a cherry. Just a good old maraschino cherry. Yeehaw. And I'm going to leave a little bit of juice in this spoon to put in there with it. And then I'm going to muddle. I love muddling. And that just means smush your fruit. So I'm going to smush the fruit to get all the juices, and especially like the rind has a really yummy flavor. So smush, smush, smush. Do these.
It smells good.
It's going to be so yummy.
What else goes in?
All right,
Whiskey.
and then we're going to add ice. And when I'm making cocktails, I really want to fill my glass and fill it with ice. Because ice, as it melts, diffuses the alcohol, and it just makes things last longer. Then we're going to add just a little bit of this delicious, these bitters. Yummy. Smell it. Do you ever use these?
Nope.
It's sort of like a,
What is that? Wait, can it smell good?
what is that spice?
Is that
What is
clove
that?
or something?
Almost
What
like
is
a
it?
clove.
Yeah, cinnamon.
One day we'll talk about the ingredients of Angostura bitters, but you just use a dash dash. Dash dash. Dash dash. And now we're going to pour the bourbon. I have Bullet Bourbon Frontier Whiskey tonight. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Meg!
We got a viewer! We have 4 viewers! We're making old fashioned for anybody that missed it.
That's what makes
So then we're just going to pour a regular pour of whiskey, which is usually about 1/3 of the glass. If your glass is full of ice, then a nice healthy pour is about 1/3. Boop, little more. And then here's the difference in my old fashions, and if you look it up on bartender.com or look it up online, I instead of using just club soda and a little bit of simple syrup, my magic ingredient, and you should try this at home. Oh, you're our favorite people too.
Who's that?
Sprite. Yay.
She's supposed to be here.
I love to put a little Sprite in my old fashioned instead of club soda and
I already
simple
like
syrup.
that idea.
Well, it
Much
just
better.
adds a nice little tang, and it has a very
Sweet.
yeah. It just there's your sugar, so you don't have to worry about the sugar. Okay, and then always,
Oh yeah.
the bartenders stir their drinks. Would you like this lovely old-fashioned
Thank you
Macy?
so much.
Asa?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And now have you made your cocktail yet? Hi, Aaron. What's up, dude?
Hey, Aaron.
Mm.
It's gonna kick your butt.
What do you think?
That's good.
It's delicious.
That's really good.
You're making the worst face
No, it's
ever.
just a
She's
little
like,
strong.
that's really good.
It's a little strong. I'll make mine a little weak.
Oh, really?
Well, here, have more Sprite, you guys. Here, you can add
I
Sprite
like
to it.
mine. too.
First-
I make my drink stout because I will
Good
sip
sipper.
on that for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
so
a
like
sipper.
once I make one, I just sip. So let me clear this. I'm gonna put my
Do you want me to help with anything?
no, I'm just gonna knock this stuff out. Put my easel up, and we're gonna start painting.
Yay.
So one of the connections that Macy and Asa and I have are cactus.
I love them.
I love them too. I have 12 at home.
I literally don't know the history of our cactus.
Oh, half of mine even come from Mesa. Like,
Well-
half the family, yes. Sometimes. they
Jeannie
don't
started
also
us on
have-
cactus. Miss Jean.
So Jeannie had cactus in her yard.
Backyard, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she had those, what were those, like agave things too.
I don't know.
I always killed them.
So did she give you? Did you have cactus before
She-
Jeannie,
No.
or did you just?
You didn't?
You like?
No, she started giving me one little piece like this big, and
Oh no, I'll turn that down. Sorry, I wanted to see the
Wait,
comments,
so the
but I don't
big-
want to hear myself.
The big cactuses that you have right now all came from
they
Jeannie?
all started from Jeannie, like this big.
What? They're massive.
Yeah.
Mine are not that big.
So my cactuses all came from Macy.
And hers are doing better than mine.
Aaron, you can come over and get some whiskey if you want. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to paint cactuses tonight, and I couldn't decide between these two pictures. This one is a landscape, and I think we all agreed that we love this. Hey, we found the stuff that we needed and all. We're good.
Hey, grab a canvas.
All right, and then this one is very whimsical. So we have two completely opposites. Like we have a very realistic looking landscape, and then we have a very whimsical little cacti picture. My idea of what I would love to do is to paint a beautiful background and paint a couple of these cactus in the background, but then maybe fill this front corner with some of these little fat cactus, and maybe not make them look so whimsical, but certainly fill in. So I'll make copies for my students.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord.
And again, you guys, we are going to use acrylic paint and brushes that I bought at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, etc. Well, can I just have a moment to turn on my music as well? Tonight I'm listening to generic music that is free. Free music! I can still hear myself only. Don't want to hear myself. There we go. Just want to be able to see the comments. All right.
Oh, thanks. Hey,
You're gonna fix that
You're
one.
gonna tell us what to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
looking at colors.
Turn on some fabulous music. This is gonna be kind of elevator music, you guys. Alrighty. Boop. Well, isn't that lovely? Maybe Maybe we can get Macy to sing for us here in a
That's
little
not
bit.
happening.
That would be my dream come true if Macy just busted out. And here is your palette.
Thank you.
Styrofoam plates for palettes. The best, the cheapest. So, we're just going to look at this sky. Let's consider this sky.
Okay. It's pretty.
Do y'all like the pinkish?
It's beautiful.
I love
love the
it.
sky.
Let's
I
go
wanna-
with that.
yeah.
So you're going to need a blob of white paint on your
Okay.
palette.
I have
My space is so
Okay.
confined.
like that much?
Probably more.
Okay.
Look, there's a big...
Oh, heck
Yeah.
yes. Look at that.
Heck yeah. We got white. Asa, say excuse me. Here you go.
Thanks.
All right, and then don't worry about pink because we got red. So put a separate, smaller blob of red. And then I'm going to say that sky also, if you really start analyzing it, you'll see little bits of shades of orange as well. So I'm going to put a tiny spot of orange on my palette. And don't worry about, messing up your palette or whatnot, because I have plenty of styrofoam plates. I'm very blessed that way. All right, I'm going to put my water.
Do you want me to move something?
Just get rid of those for a
Okay.
second. All right.
Okay, like a medium-sized brush?
No, get a wide one. Get
Wide,
a,
okay.
yeah. And then you guys, I always keep a piece of paper towel right with me when I'm painting.
Oh,
It's a painter's
Thank you.
good friend.
Yeah, I'm already making a mess.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
you don't want your brush too wet, but you do want to loosen up the bristles with the water. Get them soft and just kind of get them loose. And then we're just going to dip in the white and just look,
fine.
a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of red is all it takes. So
Okay.
you want to kind
I
of
need my
stir up some pink, but don't stir it completely up.
Okay.
Kind of leave it streaky.
Okay.
And then you can just get started. And then always be sure and paint the edges of your canvas.
Okay.
Because you don't want to hang this on the wall and then and if you just dip your brush in that kind of not completely mixed up paint and just stretch it across. I'm Michael.
I told him to grab a canvas.
I know. He's going to paint with me. I'm not sure when, but it's going to happen.
I mean, on my birthday,
You should have done it tonight.
January.
So,
One time.
yes, and don't leave those beautiful
the streaks,
streaks.
okay.
Yeah, and then variate the colors. Refer back to your picture every now and again.
Screwed up.
I have a tendency, and I've said this every show. I say the same thing. This is my third show. I tend to be a little shy about my color. I don't know why. I always tend to have more pastel-y type paintings. Oh, I think Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, Colleen.
I can't wait to have you back, Pet Colleen. Aaron, I hope you guys will come paint with me soon. All right, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of my orange.
Orange. Do you do it just on top of the other color?
Just a little bit, maybe a touch here and there. Look, Asa, just maybe a brush here and there with the orange.
Oh, I did UT orange. Okay, that's not good.
Oh yeah, just anytime you do that,
What?
you can always get back into the white.
It's Manhattan.
Oh, did you want one, honey? I'll tell you how to
You
do
can have
it.
some
The
of
stuff's
mine if
sitting
you
over
want.
there. You want to taste
I
it?
keep looking up for my picture and it's right there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not doing very good, Trish.
Well, I
Can I borrow
don't
the laptop
think
and watch
that's
my show?
true. No, I'm using it. I'm so sorry. No, you may not.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna go in with just a little bit of blue and purple, and then get more and more blue as you get lower and lower.
Okay.
Hello, can you go?
Blue. Like a royal blue?
It really doesn't matter, but you do definitely want to mute it.
Let me see what the picture. Yeah, it's very subtle.
Oh.
What are you using?
I haven't started
haven't
with
started
any
the blue.
blue yet.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got a problem.
What's wrong? No. I don't say that. That's not a problem.
I should have been watching your
problem.
technique, and I was just going to town on this.
Hey, Angie and Jackie and
It's like
Scott, thank
covered.
you for joining us so much. We're going to try to do some cacti tonight. We're doing a combo painting. Asa, this is really pretty. This
Okay.
is kind of a teal, like...
Across the hall from the bathroom.
Code is happening.
Know it.
And this is very, yeah, here, let me give you a little bit of this.
Thank you.
Boop, 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 boop. You won't need much of that.
Thank you.
Oh, this
I
is
know.
pretty. Yeah, let's do a little
Okay.
bit of that. Here, Mace. Oh, isn't that
Yeah,
pretty?
that one's pretty.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna
pretty.
roll, but I'll tone it
Oops.
down.
Hi, Jason. What's up? This is my paint party.
Oh.
So, you guys, thank you so much for joining us and watching. And listen, next week, show up at Tuesday at 7 and bring your canvas and go run to Walmart or to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and buy yourself. Look, when you start another color, put a dab or two of it. You know, like it's peeking through the other clouds.
Okay.
Yeah. Just boop boop. That's one of Miss Tricia's naughty rules is you're not supposed to touch anyone else's canvas, and I just broke my own rule.
Oh, you can touch mine. I don't care.
I couldn't help it.
I needed the visual.
Oh, you guys, okay, while you're working on your sky, I forgot there's a, it's called Paint Party Addicts, and is Colleen still here? Colleen, will you share this to Live Paint Party Addicts page for me? I can do it. I'm going to put just a tiny bit, look, mix just a tiny bit of your red with your blue to get a little purplish hue in there. Mace.
Have you washed your brush at all, or do you just keep doing it on top of the colors?
Only if an ugly color starts to appear
Okay.
do
It's
you need to
happened.
then go in and wash your brush. But if
I needed that note 10 minutes ago.
What are you talking about?
yeah,
That's pretty.
if you're
I got this.
oh, I'm gonna put it on Miss Jeannie's.
So y'all are going pretty much all the way
I
down.
think I have to do that share from. You guys show your canvases to the camera, please.
Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Well, mine's in primitive shape right now, but
That's
that's
okay.
it so far.
Mine is very wet right now. A lot of paint. It's like Jordan.
Okay, my colors are a little bold.
Oh, I have to post as Tricia. This is some groovy music, I have to say.
Yeah.
Wait!
That was terrifying. I just nearly dropped it all.
Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time.
I've sort of strayed from the thing.
That's
so-
okay. That's absolutely a-okay.
No.
You use other people's paintings, the paintings that I've found that I use, that is literally just inspirational. We don't ever want to duplicate, exactly what, oh, that's not letting me do that. Shoot. Well, Colleen, I'm relying on you to please help me out and share that. Why is it not letting me do that?
I like the music.
Let's see. I like it a lot. A lot. Okay, to a page.
Okay, so yours is much more pastel-y than mine.
Oh wait, here we go. In a group. Sorry you guys, the sharing thing, I really just need I need a I need like a, what am I calling it saying? I need a techie.
You need an IT person. Is
I
that it?
do.
What color are we eventually getting to on the bottom?
The very bottom we're gonna do some like ground stuff, and that's not gonna matter. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Try this. Moss.
Really bad. I can't fix it.
Silly.
It just keeps getting worse.
You're silly. It's gonna be brilliant.
It's great.
I do not know how I did that last time. Alright, here we go. I'm behind y'all. I'm gonna catch up real quick. Let me slap my sky on here.
Oops. Are you getting into the dark yet?
No, I haven't at all. I stayed very light. But I'm going to refer back to the picture and see that, yes, this part of the sky, almost from the middle way up, does get very dark. And part of it, if you notice, is actually a mountain. So I think, Asa, before I think I'm going to paint in this shadow of a mountain. So it starts about 3/4 of the way up on the right side. So about here. No, it starts a little higher than that. So about here. And then it just slopes down and across. And I think I'm gonna not do it as, I think I'm gonna change the color for my mountain. I think I want my mountain to be a little more grayer than this mountain is very blue. So we're working on this background. We're gonna fill in all this background before we start on cactus. Hey everybody! Yes, like and love and share and share and share. That would be very helpful. Very, very helpful. All right, so here I go, starting my mountain. I'm gonna go with a bluish gray. So I do have a gray color here. But obviously, if you didn't have gray, just black and white makes gray for show. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of this darker blue. Ooh, that looks good.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but
No,
it's all right.
but that is all right, and it looks pretty fantastical.
What brush are you using for a mountain?
I'm still sticking with this same brush because it's not going to be any kind of detail-y work. I'm literally just going to start here, and I'm just going to kind of like just blob over a mountain and just like da 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 da.
Okay. Oh.
Excuse
I don't think
me.
it's supposed to look like that.
Excuse her.
That one.
Here we are, children.
Oh, that's pretty.
Starting some mountains. I'm going to stretch these mountains across.
I've already used up all of my
This
plate.
is
That's not good.
coming out.
Look at my plate.
Mine is too. What blue did you use?
I used a combination of this and this. It was kind of a grayish brown color.
Thank you.
What's up, Patricia?
Oh.
Hi, Delphenia. Hi, Michael Brazil. Oh, makes me happy when people say hi.
Where's that pretty darker
Oh.
blue that you squirted?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then this does kind of meander along and go all the way across. And
That's not it, is it?
This, what now? I'm sorry, Asa. What color are you looking for?
That's not it. What's what's this? Do you have any more of that?
yeah, that bottle was, I want to say I stuck it back here because it was so almost empty and dry.
Oh, okay. I'll deal with it.
Right.
Asa, just deal with it. Deal with it. Okay, yeah, so stretch your mountains down and across. Which is kind of interesting because, you know, you think about cactus being in the desert, but if you're out west, yeah, you could be in the desert and see mountains off in a distance. In a distance. All right. And then make sure that when you're, you don't want it to be a solid color. So just go in and add some variations of color, and it's not really that vitally important that they're meaningful. It just looks good. Yeah. Hi, Krista.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay, so now just like what you've done, then maybe just dip a little tiny bit in your darker blue and just, you know, literally like watch, just kind of just add a little, almost like it's shadows of the rocks or, you know, vegetation or whatnot. Okay, now Asa, without the answer being in your butt. He said I had a miscommunication before we started the live show. I was asking him what show that they're going to do next at the dinner theater, but it's not really dinner anymore.
It's not dinner anymore. It's
I want to hear all about it. Macy, don't you? Because we used to all do Miss Jeannie's dinner theaters together, and Asa still is in that space directing shows. Come into the frame,
here I
my
am.
lovey. Okay, and so, but now, like, you go see a legit show there, but then they do a lot of other things too.
Yeah, we are the nonprofit company I helped start. I was one of 4 people to start Way Off Broadway Productions, and it's a lovely company. We've done, I think, 6 shows so far over the last year and a half, and we are looking to do a full season next year as well. And it's our purpose is to do shows that you don't see at every other theater company, such as Arsenic and Old Lace and Annie and Little Shop of Horrors and Beauty and the Beast, which are wonderful shows, but we're just looking to do edgier things.
I got a little Twitter page for a second. I was like, are you going to do Arsenic and Old Lace? Can I be an old lady?
With you in it, yes, we would do it with you. You and Macy should do Arsenic and Old Lace.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's right. It's 2 old ladies, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, that would be a hoot.
Oh, man, that would be fun. Asa, I don't really want to fill in. I don't know if I want to put darker sky there. I like it the way it is.
Well,
Looks really
I
good.
know.
need to know
I
what
think
I'm still not understanding how to do the dark spots.
Oh, okay. I'll show you.
Yeah.
No, I just
That's okay.
messed it up.
Look, just take a tiny, a tiny touch of a darker color. I'm going to literally do it this way so I can show them.
Yes.
This looks very pretty. So, well, it's kind of hard to do it like this, but
Oh my
if you
gosh.
just go in and just literally blob some darker colors in and maybe, you know, just like, ooh, this is another mountain coming down through here. And you don't have to be exact, you don't have to be perfect. And then you do the exact same thing with just a tiny bit of white. Look, there you got a little pink on there. Because the thing is like, if you look at it up close, you're like, what in the world did she just do? But then when you look at it as a total, it kind of looks like foliage or something.
I get it.
See, she
That looks
gets
good.
it. Yeah.
I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
Thanks.
I haven't even started on my mountain. Is that your mountain? Okay.
Yay, I'm so happy that you think that this is cool, Christopher. I want you to be my guest really soon. Every single person on here that knows and loves me, I want you at my table painting. I want you to paint at home too, but I want to talk to you and I want to know what's going on with you.
What's the mountain color again?
Any color you want.
Yeah, it goes a variation from
Yes.
blues. I'm doing some grays, some greens. What happened to my music that we were loving that elevator music, weren't
Grooving
we?
to it.
Alright, we're gonna find it. Video pause. Continue watching. Yes is the answer. We don't want we don't want an ad. Well, I can't do a thing about that. Oh no, that's it. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes so many devices to do this, you guys. It's ridiculous. Who wants to be my techie person? And look, my battery's already low. Let me get over here and plug this in. So much goes into all this.
So Macy, what are you doing these days?
Nothing.
You singing?
No.
Painting?
No.
You're gonna do the craft fair though, right?
No.
Well, girl. Yes, you are. Now you are.
What? She does work and shit. That girl works hard for the money. I'm Martha. Guess who Martha is, you guys?
Who?
Martha Polly. So our school was like, what, I don't know, 4 elementary schools, but then everybody came to the same junior high because the junior high school was only the 7th and the 8th grade back in those days. Back in those good old days. Only the 7th and 8th grade. And now I think junior high schools are like 5th, 6th, and 7th. What color are you looking for?
Gray. Do you have a gray?
That's as gray as we get, but look, guess what makes gray? Black and white.
Oh, well, duh. Yeah, I should have known that.
Let's do some black and white.
I'm new at this.
But anyway, so we did not know each other until we went to middle school.
Uh-huh.
And Martha's last name was Polly, and my last name was Pitts. Those are our maiden names.
Oh.
And so we always were sitting close to each other, and we became best friends.
Oh.
She was my school best
Aw.
friend all the way through junior high and high school, and we are still in touch to this day.
Oh, that's nice.
It
Yeah.
is nice.
Martha, come paint with me.
And paint with Trisha.
Paint and stroke with Trisha. Josh is writing me a theme song. Harris like, well, Mom, what are you?
I went in on that.
Okay, mine is starting to look a little too not deserty. So,
Looks like crap.
no, yours doesn't look like crap. I will say that I have a little bit of a concern about yours, Macy.
I'm
That
highly concerned.
I'm going to share my concern. My concern is that Macy needs to do another mountain starting up here, and then we kind of need to come across here and paint in our desert, because your cactus is going to have to start way down here, and we want the cactus to start a little higher. So stop doing this, Macy. And if you will please just add a mountain up here that just kind of, but don't follow the exact same line. Like if this starts low, start this
Where
one
do you
high,
want
and then
the mountain to end?
I want it.
I need to know.
I want it to end approximately here-ish.
Okay. Can I do it however I want?
Yes. Okay.
This is gonna be difficult.
Asa,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
you're my star pupil so far. No, Listen.
What do you
Okay.
need to do?
I just
tell
want
me.
you to now just completely switch tracks and go back to your pink and your very light orange, and you're painting in sand. Don't worry about this edge right here, because then you're going to go back in and add a little bit of mountainous rocks.
Okay, so switch tracks. All right.
Yeah, so it's an out west picture. So there's we got mountains going on, and we have scrub, and we have the desert. Macy's highly stressed, and that's okay. we will get her through it. We'll
Macy's
get
a
her
wonderful
through it.
artist. She sells paintings. So she's,
Cynthia, will you come paint with me?
Well, I'm
make
not
you
good
a
enough for you.
cocktail.
No, I'm just kidding.
Macy, I have 2 of your paintings hanging at home that you painted for me.
Well, I still copied that idea from somebody, and it was just a lot easier than this.
Oh no, you're gonna leave with a masterpiece. I'm not
Well,
the
I
least
can't
bit worried.
get my other mountain to end.
Take it down now.
So now, what do I do?
We're s-
Yes, I would say add a gray tone to that, and literally just fill that all in. And don't worry about this line. You can bring that line back over it after you. That's actually going to look really good. That's going to look good. Trust yourself. Just roll forth. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Okay.
All right, we need a little tiny touch of red and get some light purple. I'm just gonna start painting.
This is
Say
fun.
It is fun.
listen, painting is scientifically. I mean, not just painting. Anytime you create, it just uses a part of your brain that you don't necessarily use every day, and we need to use it at least once a week. You need to write a poem or paint a picture or sing a song. If that's not the kind of person you are, then you just need to make yourself be that kind of person and come paint a picture with me. You will feel so good. I promise.
Oh gosh.
Let's see. She has some purple in there. I don't know. I said she. I don't know if it's a male or female who did this picture.
What does that look like? Okay. I'm gonna add some real, that ground gets really, really light. So a lot of white and just a touch of your red and orange to make kind of a pinky-ish hue.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm doing my ground too dark. Like this.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I'm gonna get you through it. Wow, that music is horrible. I need to switch it to
It's making me.
it's making me
Oh my gosh. Why is this happening to
Let's
me?
see. What am I looking at here?
You can have a shot, do a shot. We set y'all up a shot.
No,
No.
way. I still
No.
have a whole
No, we are.
Manhattan
Still
thing.
by the mountain, still hasn't
Let's-
It still hasn't. That's what's sad.
We end at 9, right? So I have an hour and 20 minutes to make this into something.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all
And
got an
it's gonna
hour and
happen.
20 minutes, that's right.
I'm gonna need longer.
We're gonna paint until these paintings
We
look
call it Paint
amazing.
with TRICIA after hours.
After hours.
The after show.
Things fall apart. Alright, I'm gonna clean my brush. I'll show you guys what I've got going on so far. Here we go. My desert looks more like a muddy pond.
Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. It's
Go
too-
back to your wide brush.
Okay.
Go back to your wide brush and pull those colors across.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you want me to fix mine?
Yeah, okay, that's
Because we're in a bit of trouble here.
that's all right. Why you using that little tiny brush too? Use your big girl brush.
Okay. Well, I thought I could reuse it, but it had pink on it.
And just dry it off really good. Get it nice and get that color out of there. I definitely.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the music, that's not good. We'll change it to,
Oh, God.
alright. Music change, can we get a different music going? I literally will just go right back to Picture Me Free channel on Spotify so that I don't, because that music is free to me. Isn't that nice that my son lets me play all his music free?
Yes.
Oh, no thanks. Alright. Let's see, I'm going
I think I need more color on a new plate.
Yeah, you can switch up
I
plate
think I
for
need
sure.
to create something new. This is terrible. Okay.
I'm gonna put
Wait, what are we doing on that bottom half?
see the bottom half is just your ground, and so if I were you, I would use another shade now and just come up here and just kind of paint another little mountain range that then just kind of bleeds maybe about to here, Macy. And then all of this needs to be ground. From here down, we need to lighten it up and change that to your ground.
Okay.
Let's see.
Charity and Tuli? Is she related to Jeannie?
Who?
Charity?
Yeah, that's her sister.
Tell Jeannie to watch. Charity, share this to your page
Hi,
and
Terry.
tell Jeannie that Macy and Asa and Tricia are painting. Mace, come this way. We can't even see you.
Sorry.
Because it's all the words. They can see you. Hey, guys. Yay.
Ugh.
We got some viewers. What?
What?
So you guys, I'm going to do this every Tuesday night, and I'm going to have different guests each Tuesday night, and I'm going to paint something different. And if you go to Added Touches by Tricia, then you can watch the videos. This is our third one, and you can get a canvas, print the picture, and then paint along with us. Aww. Did you see that, Michael?
Which one?
Christopher just said hello to you.
You see what I said?
No.
Let's see.
It better be something nice, not in your butt. Did I ever even finish that story? I started telling the in your butt.
About the in your butt? Did you finish it? I don't know.
I don't know. Macy, will you give me a paper towel, please?
Yes.
This
I
is not
will.
my best hair night. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty now. I'm not jumping up and down with joy over mine either. But here's the thing, when you're painting, you guys, you just don't even let yourself get worried. Macy, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. That looks so
Woo!
good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to fool
what?
y'all earlier. What?
Oh, yours is good.
It's really not, Asa. Thank you, though.
Oh. Okay, I like to keep everybody
Let me
abreast of what's going on.
It's all
Now I've gone crazy with my, yeah, I didn't need to paint that many rocks. I'm going crazy with rocks. These are my rocks.
Mine looks more like the ocean, but I'll figure
It's
it out.
okay. When we paint cactuses up in, I'm definitely gonna take some of the blue out of my desert sand. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow to it. Very, very muted. Here's a nice, lovely kind of a mustardy color. That's okay. Macy,
I had it
so
perfect.
mad at yourself. Asa, thank you for doing that here.
You're welcome.
Let's give him a better.
All
Look
right.
at Asa.
It's
That's look, it's beautiful just like that. It's
very
so
abstract,
pretty.
but it'll turn into something.
Thank you. Hey, everybody, send us likes and loves. That would be so awesome, and share it. You know, like this is awesome. This is the best party ever.
Yeah, it is. It is fun.
Thank you.
Even though I'm not talking much, it's just I'm concentrating.
I
Yeah, it's like
know.
you get into the painting, it's forget to talk.
Well, here's the thing. Angela told me, and I believe everything Angela says because she's one of my best friends as well. She and I met in college. But she said that it was just cool and relaxing to just see y'all sitting there painting. She was like, I couldn't believe how it just made me feel real relaxed. And that made me really happy because I like relaxing is good.
It's like those shows like on YouTube that relax people.
Yeah.
There are painting shows that do that.
A little orange in here. I'm going to try to keep a little bit of the picture in mind.
And that's why I love acrylics, because I'm acting like y'all read the thought bubble in my head. The thought was, I'm still not happy with my desert floor. Oh, we miss you too. Tell Jeannie that we miss her so
Is that
much.
Jeannie?
No, it was Charity.
Well,
she was like,
we
we
miss you
miss you
too."
guys. We miss y'all so much.
Yes.
Well, our intentions are to road trip it up there and just
Oh.
come bust up in y'all's tiny little, or the little bowling alley theater.
Oh, yeah. We really should.
That would be so
That'd be-
much fun.
It would.
Get out your Reba wig.
Yeah.
You still have it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, the yellow does help, the yellow. Kind of lightens it up.
Mine has sort of no purpose or definition at the moment.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing this bottom half stuff?
So the bottom half is just literally kind of make it look like rocks and sand. Just kind of scrub. Mine looks more like a pond. That's not how it's supposed to look. But
So should I like paint this white somehow or something?
I would go with like, just start with a really like a light, like maybe light peach, or a
Okay.
kind of a really, really light yellowish color-ish would be good. What's up? Hi. Crazy man.
Okay, I gotta stop.
That's another one of my stopping while you're ahead. You know, it's really
Oh, I know.
hard when you get to blobbing a bunch of paint to just like, why did you stop yourself? Because it's so much fun and it's hard. Also, sometimes when you're trying to change up colors and add different things, you need to just kind of let that acrylic will dry really fast. So just wave it a little bit, like, whoo.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you can just dry it a little bit.
Okay.
There's my mountains and my plain desert floor that looks like a pond. I'm still gonna work on it a little bit. I'm not overly thrilled with it. I see my cousin Emily's watching. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
These are my theater friends who have been coerced into being my paint friends tonight for my paint party.
Paint party.
Paint with Tricia party.
You write her a theme song?
I did. I started the theme song.
You
It's so funny. Joshua was like, "Yeah, I'll write you a theme song. What do you have in mind?" And so I sat down at the piano.
Oh, really?
And I was like, boom, 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 boom. Let's see if I can remember how it even goes. Paint and chat with Tricia. It's the funnest thing to do. Paint and chat with Tricia. It's healthy for you. And then I was like, take it from there, because that's all I got. That's all I got.
That's cute.
Woohoo! Paint and chat with Tricia. Easy now.
What did you just
And
sing
here's
a while
another-
ago?
What?
You just sang something else a while ago.
No, I didn't. Paint and chat with Tricia.
No, you just something about, like, you did a little jingle. It sounded like kind of like a Power Ranger thing. It did.
I don't know what you're
Did you
talking
not
about.
sing something
What?
before that? Yes, you did.
Oh,
There
man.
was some kind of
Well,
melody
we'll
you
have to
sang.
watch the play back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Because
this
I
is
thought
the
that
only
was
this is only the third one of these I've done. And both times I stayed up till like 2 in the morning watching the replay.
Oh.
Because I wanted to see my show. I'm like, that's a pretty good show. I like it. I'm going to do it again and again. It's funny.
Tricia,
Oh, and I also like got freaked
Wait.
out because watch this,
Is that
Macy.
what I want?
Watch. What? No, like when I'm doing this, like that I'm like, no, I didn't want it to jiggle. I'm gonna paint this way.
You're silly.
Look at that 57-year-old foot. No, I'm just kidding. That's not nice.
Okay, is there a pink anywhere?
no.
Or am I just...
Well, red
Little bit of
and
red.
white
Oh,
make pink.
yes, I forgot. I know. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, you guys, so we're painting an out west desert scene and we're going to paint cacti. Right? Cactus, cacti?
I think it's cacti.
I want you look at Asa's picture so far. Oh my gosh. Asa! When's the last time you sat down and painted a picture?
I don't think I've painted a picture since high school art, but I do sets, but not that kind of thing.
I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, it's just fun.
Yeah, yours is super pretty.
Macy is a great artist.
She is.
No.
She's fussing about I got a call on my phone, so I guess it just cut the live off. Or is it still going?
I have no idea.
Let's make sure. Let's see. Huh, maybe it didn't interrupt it. I thought it did. Anyway. Hi, Angela.
Which hand's on? Oh,
Michael, will you text Josh and tell him that we're in the middle of the paint show and that's why I didn't answer? So anyway, always start with what's furthest away. So the sky was the furthest away, so we did our sky, then we did our mountain range, and now we're working on the floor of the scene, just the ground, which is sort of desertous, and then we're going to paint in some cacti. And they're easy. They're just long, wonky sticks
Okay.
with some shading.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I got a call, so I'll have to remember, I guess, to put my phone in airplane mode when I'm doing a live. Will that keep a call from coming in?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
I'm not sure though.
Okay, so let's see.
all right. I'm ready to start a cactus. And then see all the little all this little additional scrub and these little bushes, those are kind of details. So we'll go back in and add those. So, do you want this pretty little orange sun in your painting? Do you love it or no? Or you don't?
I can't even get my
It's pretty.
sand.
I can,
We're about to paint cactus. Okay.
It's okay.
Hold on. Which, let me,
This little sun. Yeah.
Are you doing it?
I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just gonna do a half one,
Okay.
peeking over. And I don't think I'm gonna do it pink because I think I've over pinked my painting. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna go with, I only have this, with what?
OPP.
Yes.
Over.
Overpaint?
Okay. That's a really pretty color, but I'm still gonna add a little white to it. I'm just gonna put a little sun right here real quick. Boop.
I used to skip out on the sun.
Yeah, you can
I'm
skip
gonna
the
work on
sun
my
completely.
sand while y'all do that.
Do y'all see my tiny sun right there?
Let me see. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's really not very big. It's not very, might make it a little bigger.
It's just not working.
Oh, Mace, come on now. Painted it.
But it's true.
No, it looks really pretty. It's very different because it's more like,
It's like you're soaking with paint.
Here, I gotta show
Can't
it.
get it light enough. It won't go right.
Because it is too wet. So it's beautiful.
Oh, that is
Look,
pretty.
Look in the.
That's pretty.
In the
Look how that looks.
What am I trying to say? Look at the screen, the lens. I'm a hot mess, y'all. Look.
Oh, it's not terrible.
See how it
It's
looks?
not. It's so here's what needs to happen.
It needs to dry.
That's what needs to happen. We just need to dry that paint and then you can go back in if you want to add some variations of colors. But I kind of like the solidness of it because it's so different from mine and Ace's. All three are very different. That's what's so cool is like painting in a group all together at the same time, the same picture, because they're all going to turn out so different.
This is true.
Like when you go to Sips and Strokes, they give you a blow dryer.
I had one.
Hey, Adriana.
Here, do you want me to
Yeah.
dry that so you can paint? I mean, if
Okay.
you want to.
All right. Asa.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going
is it
to-
cactus time?
It is
really-
cactus time up in here, yo.
Okay.
So we're gonna switch brushes. We're gonna use a large but pointed tip brush. So we'll give you that one.
Okay.
These cactuses, I think that we'll paint them like the darker color. See how there's such a variation of color? Let's go with the darker shade and then we can highlight. So I'm going to say that we're going to go with a blob of that and a good old blob of, put it right beside that tan. That's
Okay.
going to be good. And then you may want to add just a little bit of the darker brown to it. So we're going to make a dark greenish brown. And then, are y'all eating any of the snacks?
Yeah.
No, I have no time for that.
Snack time is a
Oh,
no-go.
oh wait, what happened? I wasn't shaken up.
What happened? Oh my gosh.
It was,
That is Picture Me Free playing in the background. That is my oldest son, Joshua. Thank you for letting me use your music for free, Joshua. And happy birthday, honey. I love you. I've tried to call him. He's tried to call me. Okay. So my palette is a mess, but can you see the blob of green, and I put dark brown next to it, and I'm gonna mix it up to make a really kind of darkish hunter green.
The green and the brown.
Mm-hmm. Because I want to start on my cactus with the darkest color. And I don't ever mix my colors like solid, because it's prettier if they're streaky. And then I'm just going to refer to the picture and just go with, like, literally this one little cactus is almost in the middle of the picture. It's a little over, it's just a little over to the left. So I'm going to start with that one in the middle. And it is, if you gauge by your picture, it's about 1/5 of the way up. So
Yeah.
start at about about right there.
Okay.
Oh, right here. And it's just a long one. It's just a one straight cactus. There's no arms on this one. And you can also refer to how high it goes up into the dark blue.
Okay.
Killer.
Yeah, whose song is this?
This is Joshua Risley. It's Picture Me Free. It's called Roots to the Flower. It's beautiful. And if you refer to the picture, the cactus are the easiest thing in the world to paint because they're not perfectly straight, they're not perfectly proportioned, which would be typical of a real cactus out in the desert.
What?
Hi, Liam! What's up? Liam wants us to all say hi.
Hello.
Macy, are
Hello,
you?
y'all.
Macy's trying not to be in my video. She's gotten way, really
Off.
hardcore serious. Not off, but just she's very dedicated to her painting, which is pretty awesome. Then just a few feet over, yes, there's another little cactus with 2 nubs.
Oh.
See those little cactus nubs? And make sure that, you know, you don't put them on the exact same line. You know what I mean? Like, let this one come down a little bit further because you've already painted it further. You see what I'm
down
saying?
further.
It actually was a little bit higher, but it doesn't matter. You just don't want them to be on a straight line.
Okay.
It's more interesting if they're not.
Okay.
So I'm just putting in the shape of my cactus. I'm not worrying about that I can see the mountain but through them because I'm going to add a lot of layers of paint to them. And this one has
Hey.
some little nubs.
Okay, too long. When you get a chance, I want to ask you about your murder mystery theater.
Oh yeah, what would you like to know about?
Just everything. Where do you do it?
Well, we started. Well, I'll just tell the whole
What I'm
story.
doing.
Okay, so I saw
I'm getting
like
there.
an audition notification on one of those acting sites. Macy, this is the silliest thing, but will you just whoosh up the voicemail message right there because it's on my nerves? Just whoosh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Whoosh.
It wasn't interfering with the camera, but it was interfering with me looking at myself, just like that CNN news story. I want to see me. Thank you so much. Okay, so I saw a audition notification, and I was like, do I want to do another dinner theater? Do I want to do it? And I was like, I do want to audition because I love to audition, so I went and auditioned. And I kind of had my ego bruised because they told every single person that came to the audition that they wanted them to be a part of it.
Okay.
Oh.
And I was like, but I like to win. I like to beat
Oh.
other people out. But I know why they did that, because then they trained all of us and then they got the show going. And I mean, if there was 25 people to start with, we're down to about 8. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh.
And so they literally just recently did auditions again. And here's all the things that I love about it. They just go, hey, they send out an email, go on the internet and see what shows we're doing this month and put if you're available.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I just go, I can do the 9th and the 15th or whatever, you know what I mean? And as long as you do one show each month and just stay in communication with them,
Oh, that's cool.
they're cool.
Oh,
It
that's
honestly pays pretty much the same as Jeannie's, except the tips are better.
Oh.
And also depending on the role, like if you get bumped up to hostess or detective, then you can make really decent money doing it.
Okay.
So we would love to have you.
Well, that sounds interesting. Maybe after my inebriated Shakespeare season ends.
Yeah.
So where do you do it?
Now we started out at the Millennium Maxwell House
Oh, yeah.
Hotel off
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Rosa Parks, but we weren't real happy there.
Oh.
So then we moved to now we're at the Marriott in Cool Springs,
Oh, cool.
and we do a show most every Saturday night. And then of course, just like Jeannie's, like we've had quite a few corporate bookings for Christmas. So I'm really enjoying it.
Is it scripted and you sing or not sing or what?
There's no singing, and it is scripted, but another thing that I love about it is that, oh, I'm sorry we can't hear you, Liam. Tell Mommy to type out what you're saying to us. Liam's mad that we can't hear him. Wait, I think I hear Liam.
Oh, yeah, I can hear.
Anyway, let's see now. What was I saying about the dinner detective? So if you come, it's so cool because you have no idea. Like, you might be an actor, but you're just sitting at a table with other people, and they have no idea that you're part of the show or that you're an actor until way into the show, and then obviously it becomes obvious. So, but that part is, unless you're one of the detectives or the host, I mean, of course the audience knows who those people are. But, yeah, I love that about it. I love to go. The seated actor roles are the easiest, and they don't pay as much because you get free dinner.
Oh.
And there's no costuming. There's no rehearsals ever.
Really?
Literally, you come Saturday at 4, you run the show. That is your rehearsal.
Oh.
So you just, and all of the script and everything is online on the internet.
Oh.
So it's like 1 week I might be this character, and then 1 week I'll be that character.
Oh, neat.
And I just have to know my shit. You just gotta
you
learn
don't
it.
rehearse.
We rehearse at 4 o'clock Saturday and then do the show directly after that. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like,
You just kinda pull together your
wham,
own.
bam, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
And I love that about it. Okay, now
Oh.
that is looking really good. So I would do this one next, and look how close it is, and then this one comes out a ways.
Okay.
Mace, are you okay?
How you doing over there?
I just
How are the things?
splashed.
What are the things?
I just
What happened?
I just splashed my paint and ruined my mountain.
Oh
Maybe now it looks like a volcano.
no. Well, acrylic dries quickly, so let it dry.
You can fix it, right?
Of
You
course.
splattered your mountain.
I did with green.
Green lava.
It's this is difficult.
Blend it in.
I will admit that I think this is the hardest painting that, you know, in all 3 episodes that I've done so
Really?
far.
Did you think that?
Yes, this
It's funny
is
because it looked like the simplest, but now I'm gathering that you're right.
I knew it would be hard when you
That
showed
first
it
one
to
y'all
us.
did, I thought looked so hard. The one in the middle of the door?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
This one's hard.
But we are going to get good results. That I'm not the least bit concerned about. We'll have good results.
Countdown is 48 minutes, folks.
Is that all we have?
Oh, we're
really?
good. We're good.
Okay, well, time flies.
It does.
Let's see. This one goes kind of there.
What?
Macy,
Nothing.
that's
Oh,
good.
no, I'm just giggling.
That is
Nothing.
really, really, really good.
Mhm.
And so, what I'm going to tell you is don't stir your colors so solid, and dry your brush a little bit, and add a little brown to it, and look at me. Watch. Go in and just blob some different shading
In it.
and also
Okay.
distinguish what's in the background and what's in the forefront a little bit. And cactus are definitely wonky and not perfect.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. And if you really look at that picture, you'll just see that there's like little streaks of color, yellow and brown and tan all throughout your cacti. The cacti. This is an old Picture Me Free song, and I used to just get so tickled because it talks about driving to Tennessee, and talks about,
I'll show.
oh my God.
This is mine so far.
He says, look at what Liam just said.
What'd he say?
He said, pumpkin, pumpkin, turkey, turkey, football, football, smiley face, hot fire. Yes. Liam, that's exactly what I thought you were going to say. You are so predictable. Not. Thank you, Liam. Love you so much. Do you want to see Beaver, Liam? Beaver makes an appearance on each show.
Yep.
Beaver is part of the show. Come here,
Don't
Beaver.
see
Come
Mom.
here, Beaver. Come on, Beaver. Snort,
Come here, Beaver.
Snort, snort. Come here, Beaver. Beaver. Is he ignoring me?
No, he's underneath your feet.
Come here, come on. It's the Beaver segment. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What up? Liam, here's the beaver. Look at his little scarf. He's fancy tonight. What up, everybody? Yeah. He's the bestest, strangest. He's cute to me. I started to say the cutest, but let's be honest.
No, yeah, let's be honest. Don't go that far.
Hi, Liam. Beaver, your segment's over. You were a star.
Oh, hi,
Okay.
Beaver.
Bye, Beaver.
Bye, babe.
You want to show them how your progress is coming, Macy?
No.
Oh, I got my.
I don't think they want to see.
It looks really good on camera.
It
Like
really
when you hold it
does.
up, it looks
Here,
really
we're going
bright.
to.
I don't really.
Ba-bam!
Look how that stands out.
There's Macy K. Hill's painting. It's coming along nicely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Look, I got a little.
What?
Excuse me, I messed. I got a little green where you wasn't looking for it.
What?
I got a little bit of green paint on the top of your pink sky.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I would have never
so
known.
sorry.
gracious.
So when you paint things over, like the mountain, it like sometimes you can see the mountain coming through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what I like.
and absolutely, I would just dry it for a minute
Oh.
and keep painting because you don't want your mountain to see through. So, thank you for asking that.
see
Yeah.
through your mountain.
I see through your mountain.
That's good.
Your mountains are see-through.
That's beautiful, Michael. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you did a mountain all the way across. Well, I kind of did. I started a mountain all the way across.
What did you say?
I started the mountain all the way across, and then I never finished it.
That looks so good.
Ace, is this first time you've heard her son sing?
Yeah.
So,
So.
You would really, really dig the album. Or all, I shouldn't say album, compilation.
yeah. I guess I heard.
And it's eclectic and different. Some stuff's all different. From content to music ability. It's very interesting.
Diverse is the word we're looking for.
Check it out.
I'm wrong.
No, I was just given a synonym for.
No, what I meant, I'm wrong with the right word. I meant to use the right word and I didn't. You're beautiful.
You're beautiful in every single way. Alrighty then.
Okay, let's see what else is going on.
Okay, little cactus. I'm gonna widen this one just a little straight. Just gonna add a little variation to it. It won't be too perfect. We don't want no perfect cactus up in here. So you guys, I'm just going in and adding just tapping my cactus with all different colors. A little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of tan, a little bit of darker green to give it just, you know, the illusion of realness so that it doesn't look too solid and yeah. Too solid and yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
And don't worry at all about the bottom of your cactuses because
okay.
we'll cover those with some scruff and some grass.
Okay. Yeah, this does give it a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. More depth. I don't like this cactus though. This one's ugly. I don't like
Which
this one.
That one?
No, I don't like this.
How about if you filled in right there to kind of join that and then make this little top
Taller.
go up taller
Okay.
so that it doesn't
It
look
looks
like,
like-
it looks like this.
He's like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, a little more of that brown. All right, Asa, if you if some, I don't know how to ask this question. Just, you know, like if some director just called your phone and said, I really love your method acting, Asa. I would like to do a show, and you can choose whatever show you would like and whatever part you would like.
Gosh, that's a hard one. Let me think
Isn't
on
it?
that. I've played a lot of the things I want to
Hi,
play.
Billy.
Because we have this great space, we can just do things.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, you could just do whatever you want. You're the boss. What? Don't you want to be Seymour? am I too
Seymour.
old to still be Audrey?
Oh, I think so. Put a nice blonde wig on you.
Okay, I do want to hear your answer.
I have to think about that one. That's a hard one. because I've really, I guess I've just gotten more into the directing and producing, and so like the last couple of years, I don't really think I've acted that much, except for dinner theater and stuff like that, which is, you know, not serious acting, as we know. That's not an insult, is it?
It is not an insult. It's just a different. It's
just a different type of performance.
It's just different, yeah. And in the dinner theater that I'm at now, even though it is more scripted than we were at Miss Jeannie's.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, no, we were fully scripted. But I think that really the detectives they have to be able to improv and roll with whatever, because you can never know what a guest is going to say, you know, because we do a lot of interacting with guests. And so yeah, sometimes they just take you in a place that you never ever, like we had one lady that just refused to give one of the detectives her clue.
Oh.
And she got mad and she put it in her pants, and it was really, really awkward. Like, how in the world do we get out of this? Thank goodness one of our directors our directors are from Colorado.
Oh.
That's another cool thing I didn't tell you about it, is that like if I want to, I can just on the intranet where we're all connected, I can just like say that I want to do a show in Colorado when I'm out there.
Really?
Yeah,
That
and
is
there's
cool.
dinner detectives are all over.
Oh, cool.
So it's a pretty big
That is
operation.
cool.
But luckily, the night that lady went crazy and stuck the clues in her pants, one of the directors was here, and so it was like good for us to see how he handled that, because it was super awkward and weird.
Yeah, because that stops the show, I guess.
Yeah, and everything. Oh, that's another thing. Everything is so timed out. It's so timed out, and we know how, like, if this goes too long, here's where you can get it back on track. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Should I start on my scrub?
Yeah, I'm about to start
Okay,
on my scrub
I'll wait
as
till you
well.
start.
Oh no, you don't have to wait for me. I mean, you're going at it now, so just evaluate like that it's not typical colors. There's some blue and some yellow and then some dark. And you can decide for yourself what color. You know what I mean? This is just inspirational.
Right.
And then if you want to paint a couple of these cute little plants as well,
Okay.
like if you want to paint them like down in the corner or something, that would be pretty. Would be lovely.
It all looks good.
Uh-huh.
It does.
Wait, what are y'all making now?
The scrubby underneath the cactus.
Mercy. Okay.
Cactus.
Hey, Lordy.
Love liberty.
Can I do any color I want?
Yes, of course.
Even if it doesn't
Absolutely.
match?
Yeah.
Okay. There's this blue color that needs to be used.
No, while we were having
How
a
did
commercial.
you say to do it?
Do what now?
How did you say to do this?
What are you asking about?
The shrubs.
Oh, to add in your shrubs, just make sure that your shrubs are gonna kind of come up and over your bottom and then extend out on either side a little bit. And you can just, it's very, very blobby. Are you left-handed? Yeah, it flips. No, I'm not left-handed. Isn't it weird? Everything is flipped. Like, my hair is parted on the right tonight, and it looks like it's on the left. Everything is completely reversed. So if I wore a shirt, like I had on a shirt earlier that said Toto, like as in Dorothy's dog, and it looked like it said Ot. Good question, Angela!
Good question, Angela.
Woohoo! Angela's been to our show. You've actually met Angela.
Oh, okay. been a few years since we've done the dinner theater.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Some of the most fun ever.
That was the most fun ever.
That's where I met all y'all.
I know, I remember.
Is it?
Yeah, it was in the kitchen, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that. I know I did, like, I think the first thing, what was the first character you saw me do, Michael?
Kim Kardashian.
Really? I did not know that you ever saw that.
I saw you do that twice.
Oh
And
my.
then you did,
I know that you saw me do, remember I only did, the Gone with the Wind thing.
You just did that
I
one.
only did it once or twice.
I don't know why
I
that.
only saw it once.
Why did that fade away? What happened?
That's when I brought my mother.
Yeah,
Did you switch
I
it?
feel like I'm not really. I don't recall now. But for some reason, it didn't go over like I thought it was
Right,
going
I remember
to.
that, and that's fine.
And because I felt like the only people in the audience that had a clue in the world what I was doing was all the people over 50.
Right, and that was true.
And I didn't like that. I was like, wait, I like it when they know what I'm doing. All these people knew what Kim Kardashian was. That's why. I think that is why.
Is that when you switched to? You switched to Kim after that.
Well, no, I had been doing Kim. I went back to Kim.
Yeah. Okay.
I did a Macy and was just like, yeah, I'm pulling
Do you
this
remember
back
the
out.
time Asa got me up on stage and embarrassed me?
I'm not surprised, but I don't remember
What did I
that.
do? What did I?
You were doing Richard Simmons.
Oh, good. That's nice and
That
embarrassing.
made you get on the exercise ball and bounce up and down.
You came in like a wrecking ball!
No, not wrecking ball.
What was
That's
that?
not a
What
siren.
what character did the wrecking ball go with?
That was it. He did Wrecking Ball.
I did.
Yes.
I did
Richard
Flash.
did.
I
You
did.
sure did. I've seen it. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember it.
Y'all want to see Macy do a little Reba?
No.
Please.
Come on.
Come on, Mace!
At least talk like her.
You hush your mouth, Mike.
Hey, get her on camera, because she's not on camera right now.
Macy, look in the camera and cross your little
Do
eyes.
some Reba.
Do some Reba.
Oh, Lord.
We're all waiting.
Do a couple of your jokes from the script.
I don't remember.
Hold on, I think I need to adjust the camera.
No, that's the worst.
Hold on.
I don't want it adjusted for sure.
Oh, it's going to be adjusted.
I don't even know what
boy.
to say.
I'll start dialogue with you, okay?
Sure, okay. Yes, start it.
So how was your last concert, Reba?
I cannot see anything at the top of your head, Macy.
You can't see her?
I couldn't think of the comeback.
Macy.
I can't,
Yes, no, it's fine. You can see her. She's just not looking up there.
yeah, I can't think of what I used to even say. I don't even remember the old script.
You
How do you
used
know
to
what
say-
songs to play at your
Oh,
concert?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, I get the award and like, well, this thing is smaller than my upper lip.
There you go. You got to do the lip, though. You got to really do the lip.
And I can't remember what
It's
else he says.
it's like when you're at your family Christmas and your mom is like, play
Yes.
your recital piece.
Yeah.
It's like, leave me alone. I did that
Yes.
when I had to, and now I don't remember it.
This is what it feels like.
Angela says, please, Macy.
Your fans are,
Your fans.
by public demand, you must do it.
Oh, I wish I could remember it.
Do that joke about the songs you
I can't.
remember.
That's the
Well,
best-
first I'm
not
gonna
funny.
make y'all laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna make you laugh. Then I'm gonna make you cry. And then I'm gonna surprise you.
Yeah, what was that line though? Well, this is my happy face. That's what I'm trying to figure out because that was the good part and I can't remember what she asked. Something about my upper lip. It's funny if I could remember it. Oh, I didn't know. I was trying to impersonate Dean right then.
Don't get us. Don't get
Give
us.
me a minute to think about it.
Yeah.
I'll come in strong.
Okay.
In the meantime, if y'all think you have a tapeworm,
Just put some duct tape on your rear end.
and
And
put
just
it
crawl
off in the
right on
morning.
out of there and just stick to it as soon as you pull it off. What? No!
Jesus
Uh-huh. She's so funny. Oh, I need to do that. What are you doing over there?
Oh, you've already got
That
all your.
looks good.
That
I
looks
want
really
to do
good.
that.
There.
How'd you do that?
Just my biggest advice. Okay, take a smaller brush, so you'll have a take this little edge right here. Take this little edge right here, and don't get your brush so wet. And dip it in more than one color at a time, and then just whoo, 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 whoo. Just whoo, 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 whoo. Angela said, "Get that girl a cocktail." We have cocktails. We made old fashions at the beginning of the show. I muddled fruits, and they're delicious. I put a little bit of Sprite in my old fashions instead of club soda and simple syrup, and the reason is because I love the taste. I love the taste of the Sprite, and then your sugar's already in there. But I've never, ever like if you want Macy Cahill to stop drinking, just get her to paint. She's like so focused on her painting.
Wow.
Look at her!
Because it sucks.
Yeah! I'm so proud
I can't
of
fix
you.
it.
Yes. Look, go right up over your cactus too, with your grasses growing up and around them.
Okay.
I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna add one of these fun plants to my painting, and I'm just gonna do it right here in the forefront.
Is that a colitis flower?
Well, I don't really know. It looks like a watermelon.
Rising up in the air.
Oh, now I get it. Michael, I don't get your jokes, and you still love me. And that makes me happy.
I didn't get it until he sang. Don't feel bad.
Macy, guess what? I'm sitting here like, where's
Yeah,
my
my
palette? I can't
my
find my
singing
palette.
is helping you
I have
with
it.
your
Macy Cahill took my palette.
It's because
She has used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you keep it. I'm gonna get
I don't
me.
need it.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can share it if you need it.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to show you the same thing I
This is
showed
bad.
Macy. Take one of these small little flat brushes like this, and then let's see, kind of using let's do a little bluish green, and just make some of those little,
Okay.
a little bit thinner is what I'm going for.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to add one of these little fat plants.
I'm not happy with this.
How do we make these not look like
What?
They all do.
Thanks.
Every single one of them.
Macy wants to know how to make these not look like penises, but when you look in the lens, they don't. But here's what I would do if I were you. Where's your little thin? Thank you. I would take some darker, and I would add a little dark shading, and you can kind of straighten it out a little bit. See what I'm doing? Just
Yeah.
and then also, yes, put some dark shading on her cactus take away the penile look. I love this one. I would add like a nub over here on this one. Give this one a little nub.
We'll
And
add it.
then, okay, that's the idea right there. And then I would take a tiny brush, or a nice straight, a nice pointed tip. And I'm not above licking my paintbrushes, especially with acrylic. It won't kill you. I've done it all my life. And go in on your cactus with a little bit of white and just add some tiny little stickers.
Okay. I don't like my mountain. I need your help. But just do your specs and then we'll
What,
talk.
this one?
I don't like this part.
Oh, that part? Okay.
Do I need to add some green under it or what?
Well, I would add a little bit of variation, and literally you can just kind of blob it, but I also would probably, I'm like literally just gonna like maybe go in and just add another mountain that comes from the back of here. No, different color.
Different mountain.
Different mountain. I'm gonna show them. Asa's not loving that this mountain just flats out and peters across here. So I'm suggesting that he draw in lighter than this, darker than this, or just a completely different shade. Maybe go with like a gray or a green, and just add in another mountain range that goes across in here.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you, Angela, for sharing. Michael said, "You're welcome on your behalf." And listen, all one of my viewers right now, you are free to request different paintings. Like Tricia, we want to see paint a giraffe, or whatever. I'm down.
Oh, yours is good, Macy. Look at
Oh,
that.
you're nice.
Once you got the foliage in there, it came to life.
It totally. And that's what I always tell people is like, just keep going. You're gonna surprise yourself, because there's always time during your painting, whatever you're painting, that you're like, this sucks. I don't want to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, because it is absolutely gonna surprise you. That bam, it's gonna turn out if you just keep on going. Keep on going, keep on going, yeah. Well, that's not gonna help. I'm gonna go with this. You just can't help it, like when you get absorbed in your painting and you get all focused.
I think this is like
It's
the most I'm not talking in my entire life.
but bam, we figured out how to
20 minutes and counting.
quiet
Oh.
Macy heel. Not that anybody wanted to.
Not at all.
Oh, Macy's sweet.
Yeah, I missed you guys.
What are your Christmas
know.
plans, Mace? Are you going to Texas?
Yes.
See those little nephews?
Nobody's. Yeah, and Hudson decided he wanted a $150 gift.
What does he want?
Oh!
Oh, no.
No, he gets it.
What is the $150 gift?
It's the Lego Batman cave.
Oh,
Well, I think
okay.
you should get that.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh, I
cool.
did get it for him. It's already at his
Put
house.
up a GoFundMe to help you get it.
I've already gotten it though. I don't need to go fund me.
Well, okay.
Thank you, no thanks.
That was my way of saying it's expensive.
little cheated out of his gift.
What do you mean?
But he's the
Because
baby.
hers is
He
too,
doesn't know.
So he doesn't know. So
He's
I
not
just spent a
worried
little
about
more
it.
on.
Well, I want the Millennium Falcon and the Death Star.
What? The
Oh,
Legos?
Legos, yeah.
What am I getting for my birthday?
Trisha, I already took you. You don't remember?
I do. I'm just messing with you.
Oh.
I'm messing with you.
When's your birthday, Tricia?
Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday?
I'm gonna be 57 years old.
You are not.
Look at that.
Wow. Eternally youthful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know that was uncalled for.
A little much.
Can't help it. Okay. What else am I gonna do over
Oh,
here?
that's a pretty one.
Yeah, I'm gonna add these pretty little stripes and whatnot. And
I want
I
your
think I'm gonna
green.
put these little leaves. Yeah, there you go.
I need
Macy, I'm so proud of you.
I love the colors.
Look at all Macy got off of her mixing her colors to solid kick, and now she's added a lot of variation, and her painting has come alive. It has come alive.
It's alive.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Asa. Oh my gosh. Oh, see, don't you like that?
Yeah.
That was a good move. That was a good idea.
Like
100%.
if I had the
100%.
experience to like go back and do all the tech, I don't have the, I don't know how to do that yet. But this is a step.
That's a step, and your colors are beautiful, and the variation and all is so awesome. Angela, you're so sweet. She's just share, tagging people. That's
She
so
just put
sweet.
every person she knows on there. It's great.
Angela, you could hit the share button and put it on people's pages, just like in your face.
Oh, crap.
Let's see. I'm going to add some of those pretty leaf things, and they're kind of tannish. A little tannish.
Yeah, I see
Macy, will you hand me that any one of those palettes except for that one. Macy has gone through maybe 6 palettes, and that's okay. But just for instructional reasons, a little paint goes a long way. So you can always add more. It's hard to take
I
it
couldn't
away.
get the color I wanted. And so
Aww.
now I messed it up so bad.
No.
Yeah, real bad.
Don't. What are you talking about? This?
Oh, yeah.
No. Because that's just the shape, and you're gonna add details. You can't judge it by just a shape yet, because we'll go in and define it. So certainly, see, this is this is on mine. It's just a big blob of a shape. Well, it doesn't look like anything, but it's gonna, because we're gonna add detailing to it. It's gonna. We're gonna make it. Gonna make it happen.
Go on. Trisha, when you see that back tomorrow, you're going to die.
Thanks, hon.
Great. Put it in your highlight reel.
Woohoo! What am I gonna add? Oh, I love how this, I like this little branch is just like, it's almost like a vine that's just kind of coming out there. That's darker than I wanted it to be. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Colors, Macy.
Thanks,
Very
Asa.
pretty.
I like yours. Yours are real pretty. I've kind of screwed up.
face.
It is
It's
really
so
nice.
pretty. Please believe in yourself.
Crossover children, all welcome.
That's right. Listen to that old man
There's
sitting
peace
in my
and
dad.
serenity in the life.
Well, I don't know what you just said. All right, what is your favorite series that you have watched in the last I don't know, whatever year? Well, like when I say what is your favorite series you've watched, like what pops out into your mind?
Are you asking me this?
I'm asking both of you. I need to know.
Oh, we've already seen all the ones, I think.
Dramatique.
Oh, wait, is that what we're talking about? Movies?
No. I'm just making a joke. No, seriously, like Netflix or Amazon Prime. What do you use?
Netflix. And the last ones I've watched were I did the Game of Thrones first.
What?
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Then I did Stranger Things.
Okay.
And then I did the one with Christina Applegate.
Oh, yeah,
that was
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Dead something.
Dead, yeah, you're dead to me, or
Something.
that was so good. I can't wait till the next season of that.
And then I started Little White Liars.
That's good.
Have you seen Succession?
No, I have not seen that
God.
one.
I finished it today. It's amazing.
Did you love that sibling scene that I was talking about? Where
Yes,
it's
but I like the end the best. How he turned on his dad.
Yeah, it is so good. Okay, Mace. After you probably leave that thing alone and go to something else
Okay.
and let that blob dry for a little bit.
Yeah, it's bad.
Leave
It
that
like-
blob.
It looks
It looks
like
like
Marco.
Stay
what is
Puft
that?
Marshmallow Man.
it's like one of it's like waving.
This. But guess what? It's gonna be as beautiful as her other cactus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
add some color to it.
So
That'd be great.
pretty.
You know
Show
it.
y'all what Asa added his mountain that I suggested, which yes, that did it. Now I would add some upfront foliage.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
100%. It's a parody documentary.
I
Wait,
have
let's see.
to go tinkle.
Billy just made me a gimlet.
Excuse me.
Yum. I love me some
Tinkle time.
gimlet.
Bathroom time. I'm
What
sorry.
documentary
It's okay,
on
'cause it has
Netflix,
to dry.
Angela?
What?
It has
Aw.
to dry, so.
Just do this. Oh no!
What?
We got about 10 more minutes.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna knock it
11
out.
minutes.
I'm gonna knock it out here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna knock it out.
We can do it.
Well, I don't even need. I'm just gonna take some of Macy's paint.
Hey, what was the name of the guy that had the paint show for all those years?
Bob Ross.
Yes.
Yes. Wasn't he great?
Yes.
The bomb.
And he was always like, there are no mistakes.
Yeah.
Just use it.
Just roll with it. Yeah. Roll with it.
Tricia, you are the next Bob Ross.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna have to change your name though.
No.
Yes.
What is he gonna change it to?
Give me a minute.
Oh, this is a little branch thing in the.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
What?
So draw those sticks with a really tiny brush. Just draw you some tiny sticks and then go in and paint your leaves over it. And on her hair. Alright, so I'm working on this chubby
Tricia, the
little
name is gonna
cactus.
be Bavana Rossana.
No, Michael, I hate it.
That's right.
I'm not doing that.
What am I supposed to be doing now?
I think that you can probably go in and you're going to draw that these are little appendages. So just section them off like this. And then And you'll need a tiny brush,
I'm getting the tiniest one possible.
And look, it's just like little watermelon curves that come down it. And you don't even have to draw big straight lines, just kind of sketch the idea of it.
I don't know if I love this branch. Figure it out.
And then super tiny little spikes, spike. I gotta get it. If when you're trying to do tiny lines, if they get too fat, dry your brush completely. Don't be afraid to run it through your mouth to get that tip very pointy, and then just put a tiny bit of paint on it. Wipe it across your palette, and then you can do tiny little lines, because I want to do these little stickers coming off of this. You see that, Mace? It's got a little tiny bit of paint and a little tiny tip. Just the tip will do.
Larry, did you know?
Ooh. That's your baby boy.
They walk on water.
What do y'all do for the holidays?
This year we're flying to Denver.
Nice.
We're gonna go to Denver and be actually there for Christmas. It'll be the first time we've done that. Dustin and the boys and Adriana and Josh and Stephanie all came here last year, and we all did the Brazil family Christmas, which is huge and very big and very fun because Michael's one of 6, just like I am.
Oh,
So we
wow.
both have huge families.
Fun.
Oh, hi Terry Myers. I'm glad you're here. And hi Teresa, if you're back again. And you guys, you can watch this anytime. The live will stay up for the rest of the days. And I'll be doing this every Tuesday night with different guests. They won't be as amazingly talented and funny and cute as Macy and Asa, but
No way.
No, you know.
You say.
something about.
George, you got to start watching The Good Doctor right away.
Oh,
Actually, I did start watching that one time, and had I stuck with it, I think I would have liked it.
It's so good. Just because he's such a great actor. Did you see The Bates Motel?
No.
that's what I was going to tell y'all when I started asking about series.
Oh.
It's not that. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. It's not what you think. I mean, it was so much more. It's not like it's just like a scary horror thing.
Right.
It goes all the way into the backstory of like how Norman Bates became Norman Bates and all
cool.
about his mother, and it just all this storyline weaves in. I have enjoyed every little ounce of it.
Is that
I love
Netflix
it.
or what?
It is Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, I like all the Psycho movies.
I've never seen Psycho.
What?
I know. And so then when I started watching Bates Hotel,
That was funny.
I was like, oh, now I really want to see Psycho,
Oh yeah, that's the classic. You gotta-
but I don't want to find out what happens before I end this series.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to just watch the rest of the whole series, and then I'm going to go back and watch Psycho. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm down to the last season of Bates. That's the other thing that I loved about it is there's lots of seasons. There's a
Oh.
bunch.
I wanted to check
I'm gonna
that
do
out.
a wild bush
4
like
minutes
Macy's.
and counting.
Oh no!
No
4
pressure.
minutes, you
Oh
guys.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna do this really fast. I can paint fast when I need to.
Hey, y'all can
I know we can finish, but we want our
just call an
viewers.
audible and say you want to go 10 minutes longer. No one wants
That
to do
is
that.
radical. That is so radical. Okay, we're gonna finish our paintings. How about that? And if you don't want to watch it, you can go.
Yeah. Peace.
No, we want to be watched. We like to be seen.
We want you to watch us.
We're actors. We like attention.
Speak for yourself. No.
That's a yes.
I'm kidding. I love it.
Tricia, from here, it looks like your cactuses are growing out of water. Pink water.
Mike.
Oh, is that sand behind it?
Michael,
I see it now.
I feel so judgy.
No. Don't.
This one looks like the cross.
Yeah, it looks like a totem pole.
So I can change one of the arms of it to make it not look like a totem pole. It does. Oh dear. That's another joy of this show is guess what? I don't practice before. I don't even try to draw it. I'm gonna paint raw from start to finish in front of your very eyes, and it could be a big fail. But I'm not calling this a fail yet. Because I'm painting with acrylic.
There's only room for one failure, and that's me.
No, oh my gosh. This has happened. Well, listen.
What did Bob Ross say?
There are no mistakes.
There you go.
Oh, there's mistakes.
Here's the joy of acrylic. I didn't. Michael said this looked like a totem pole, and it doesn't now.
Hey, speaking of steaks, are y'all hungry?
I'm getting hungry. Are you about to grill with some steaks or something?
I'm full.
What did you eat? What did you eat?
Chicken sandwich.
Okay, this is one of Josh's newer songs. It's the best. Macy, this looks like a dead tadpole. Look. What is that?
Hey guys, do y'all want to finish on time or no?
We're just gonna keep going. We don't
Okay,
care.
stay good to know. Y'all keep going.
We're just gonna keep on keeping on.
Go ahead and announce that, Tricia, so people don't.
Yes, my show ends at 9, but we haven't quite finished our painting this week, and we're gonna keep painting. And we love you and all, but you don't have to stay. How was that?
That was great. Macy, what do you think? How was that?
Perfect.
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 Flawless.
Absolutely perfection.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to be here tonight.
She's coming out.
I just
Here it comes.
have to tell this story every single time we talk about Macy doing Reba.
What?
That when I was working at Green Hills Grill, Reba was one of our pretty regular customers, and the couple of times that I waited on her, she says, "Thank you so much." Exactly.
I know.
Exactly.
I'm pretty.
Like Macy says it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Asa, did you know that I showed Reba McIntyre the video of Macy doing Reba
That is
and me doing
awesome.
Dolly?
Oh, what'd she say?
Well,
Oh, Angela just said she's so excited about the Dolly Parton special that's about to come on ABC. That I want to see that too. We need to all watch that. But she was so sweet about it. But
oh, yeah, because you show her the one where we're in Mexico with no script, and I can't say anything but sit there frozen. And I'm sure she felt really complimented on that.
well, it was the commercial one that we did.
That
for,
was good.
Yeah. before Corona.
Yeah, I don't think she liked that.
I don't think she liked it, but she was so sweet about it. She said,
I can't believe you showed her.
"Oh, that's funny." And she said, "Wow, you make a good dolly."
Exactly, she
Poor
hates me.
thing. Oh.
Oh.
Reba, we love you so hard and meant no disrespect and had so much fun doing you and Dolly. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you think she's watching?
Oh, she's definitely watching. Oh,
I
man.
love the American Indian influence in this song.
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, this is fun. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing, but it is fun to try.
Okay, I think I might,
Oh, that's good.
I believe I'm about done-ish.
Good.
Alright. So,
Macy, are you about?
I'm gonna have to be done.
yeah.
Because I actually just drew another mountain.
Let's show our paintings.
Wait, let me do it.
So,
I'm gonna have to.
okay.
Let me just
So
fix this
I'll just
mistake.
remind our viewers that this was our inspiration tonight. We used this landscape and then these little whimsical cacti. And yes, Dolly Parton is our spirit animal, and we only wish we had that much money to look that good. But here's the thing, doctors can do whatever cosmetically, but nobody can put that energy and spirit into her. You know what I mean? Like her
She's-
energy and spirit is still 100%. All right, here we go. Asa. That is Asa's beautiful landscape cactus painting tonight, from start to finish, right before your very eyes. Nice job.
Thank you. It was
Thank
fun.
you so much for
Thanks for
painting
inviting
with
me.
me. Mace's sketching in another mountain range.
Oh, by accident.
Here's Macy's. Absolutely gorgeous. Like they're all three so different. I'll post pictures of these tomorrow. Thank you to my fabulous viewers. We love you so much. And I'll be back next Tuesday, 7 to 9. Mwah, mwah. Night, night.